Welcome to Behind the Veil. Now, here is your transformational coach, Tammy Hawks.
Okay, so I like to start this out by giving you my intentions, which is really to bring you as far as I can on your healing journey in the short period of time that we have that's possible to bring you clarity and give you some clear steps on where to go from here.
Okay.
Your life. And if I could give you one thing on this call that would make the biggest difference in your life, what would that one thing be?
Probably just a little understanding because I just don't, probably some understanding.
Okay, and when you say understanding in what area exactly?
That I guess I just have a hard time with the trauma and stuff that I've been through, like accepting it. Like I feel like it's my fault. So maybe some understanding to where I don't have to carry that much burden on me, or maybe just outside looking in.
Mm-hmm. So you believe that it's your fault?
Yeah, a lot of it, because I mean, it keep happening to you. So you'd have to. I mean, somewhere or another, I feel like I've done something somewhere to cause a lot of the stuff that I've been through.
Okay, so if you had I'm assuming when you talk about patterns, you're more talking about romantic relationships.
Somewhat, yeah. I'm talking
Okay.
about with relationships in general, but yes.
Okay, so
I have.
if you could break down your
Mhm.
relationship patterns, whether it's romantic or otherwise, let's look at what those patterns are.
Okay.
So what
Um,
seems to be the major problems that come up in your relationships?
Probably them leaving, honestly.
Hold on one second. Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. So they leave.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest ones. What are some other major issues in the relationship?
That like in as far as like a romantic, like I meet somebody and it's like the only thing that they have on their mind, honestly, is sleeping with me, and that's it. And they let that like be known. And so I have like I've got a bad habit now of shutting guys down like right off the bat if they say anything out of the way, or I feel like they're insinuating back to that, because that's just I hear that on an everyday basis.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, well, is that makes you think that that's the only thing you're good for all day. Well, I'm not sleeping with these people, but as soon as they say that, it's just like I shut them down too. So it could be something to do with me on that end too. But
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what are the other issues in
um,
these relationship patterns?
just I really don't know. That's why I'm needing help for it. But
Okay, well, let me ask.
ever been like close to, whether in any relationship, they've always been taken away. So it's either at like dying, like I stated last time we talked about, like my husband was killed, my dad was killed, and then the only other male role model I had forever was my grandpa, and he died. So anybody that I've ever been close to or felt like I've had some kind of connection with has been taken from me. So therefore, after that, like from now, I've had a hard time just about my whole life with relationships.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So they leave, they only want sex from you. What
Yeah.
are the let's look at the relationships that you have had, romantic
Okay.
relationships in your adult life. Are there any common themes that you see amongst these men?
They've been abusers.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Um, the like just controlling.
What's that?
Uh, controlling.
Controlling.
Yeah.
Anything else that would be common amongst them?
Um, not that I can think of off the top of my head. Those are the two biggest things.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to take you through a process and we're going to figure out where all this comes from. I'm going to explain a few things first. One
Okay.
thing is that when emotions are not processed, they're not emoted, they're not felt fully, they remain in the body.
Mhm.
So, in my line of work, what I do is I pull them out. And the way I do that is I'm going to take you to them, the specific
Okay.
spots where you hold them. And this is your opportunity to be open enough to feel them.
Okay.
Speaking of which, do you have tissue or Kleenex handy?
I do.
Okay, perfect. So, what I ask of you is when we get to that place, allow yourself to feel it because it only takes 90 seconds for you to feel an emotion before it's emoted out of your system. Okay.
Okay.
But what we're looking for, we have a few goals in mind. We're going back to emote the emotion. So feel the emotion. And then the second thing is we're looking for the beliefs that were created in these moments.
Okay.
And the reason why is because the reason why you've attracted all that you've attracted in life is because of belief systems. So if we want to change something, we have to identify those beliefs that are strong on your track. And I'll give you an example. I came from, my father was abusive. And so the three main beliefs I had around men were men hurt me, men aren't safe, and men leave me because my dad ended up dying. So, with those beliefs, could you just imagine the kind of men I attracted?
Yeah, probably the same I am.
Right. And so I had to heal that if I wanted to create the new pattern. Okay. So
Mhm.
it's enlightening to know the belief. And it's also enlightening to pull out the emotion because when you pull out the emotion from event, what happens is you could see the wisdom in it because you have no emotional tie to it anymore. So
Right.
I'm telling you all this so you know that when you get there, because a lot of times people are resistant to feel the emotion, but the pain lives within you now. So what we're actually doing is moving it out. Okay. So
Okay.
if you're open for that, let's look at it. Okay. So I want you to relax your body.
Okay. Okay.
That's right. Get in a nice relaxed state. And if you could make your spine straight,
Okay.
that's right. And have your feet flat on the ground if you can. And I want you to just close your eyes, take a deep breath in. That's
Okay.
right. A deep, slow breath in. And as you exhale out, I want you to just allow all the tension in your body to release. As you inhale in and exhale out. That's right. I want you to allow each and every muscle to just let go, relax, surrender. That's right. And I want you to see in your mind's eye that above your head, sitting right above your head, just about an inch above your scalp, is a big, beautiful energy bubble, a healing, soothing, safe energy bubble. And I'd like you to give it a color, any beautiful, healing color that feels the best to you right now. What color would that be?
Purple.
Purple. Beautiful.
Mhm.
I want you to see the top of your head opening like a moonroof, opening up to allowing this beautiful purple healing energy to come down through the top of your head. I want you to see it, sense it, feel it moving down through the top of your head and filling each and every cell as it moves down, filling your brain, both right and left hemispheres of your brain, and your eyes, and your ears, and your nose, and your mouth. And as it's moving down, I want you to sense and feel that each and every cell is opening up to receive this healing, beautiful energy. That's right. Moving down your throat and your neck to your shoulders, down your arms to your elbows and your wrists, and shooting out your fingertips with beautiful, healing purple energy. And I want you to see it opening up your heart center. That's right. Opening it up to receiving this beautiful, relaxing, healing energy. And I want you to see it moving down to your stomach and your hips, filling each organ, filling each muscle, each tissue, each DNA, RNA, all the way down to your epigenetics on the deepest cellular level. That's right. Moving down your legs to your knees and your feet. And I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale out, I want you to push out that purple energy to create a big ball all around you. That's right. Going deeper to each and every cell of your body as it moves out and expands around you. Totally immersing your body in this healing, relaxing, gorgeous energy. And as long as you have this purple bubble around you, you feel safe. You feel loved. You feel at total peace. And I want you to turn your attention inside of your body. And I want you to go to the conversation we were just having about these men that you attract, these abusive, controlling men that end up leaving. And I want you to notice that there's a place in your body where you feel these emotions. I want you to connect to how you feel when you're in these abusive, controlling relationships. I want you to connect to how it feels when they leave. And I want you to notice that there is a place in your body where these emotions are stored. First impression, I want you to take your hand and place it on that area. What color is
Be
it
my
first?
son.
If it's in if it's in several places, you could use both your hands. What color is it?
Gray.
Gray.
Gray. Yeah.
So I want you to tune into that gray within your body. And I want you to see, notice, witness that the gray energy is projecting out from your body. Like a projector, it's shooting out from your body. And as it's shooting out from your body, what you'll notice, it's creating a screen. And on this screen is the very first time you felt these emotions. It might be a series of events, one event, but on the picture, on the screen, is a event or series of events where these emotions were first felt by you. And I want you to allow that picture, that image, to get clear and clearer and clearer until you see, until you can tell exactly which event or series of events it is. Tell me when you have that.
I guess the first time it'd be the first time my husband hit me.
Okay, I want you to hold on to that image. First impression, how old are you?
I'm 21.
21. So you're there with your husband. Who else is there?
Um, my son, my 5-year-old son, and at this time, and our baby we just had, it was just a newborn.
So your 5-year-old son and your newborn baby.
Yeah.
I want you to become aware of your 21-year-old self in this image. I want you to become aware of your husband in this image. I want you to become aware of your 5-year-old son in this image and your newborn. And I want you to take, as a third party witnesser, I want you to just observe all the energy in the room. I want you to observe everyone in the room. And I want you to specifically tune into your 21-year-old self. And I want you to see that gray bubble around her. And I actually want you to go ahead and be in that gray bubble with her. And I want you to feel all these emotions with her.
Okay.
Do you have your eyes closed?
I do.
Okay. I want you, this is going to be like threading a needle. You are going to move through that bubble until it completely dissolves, resolves with ease. We're going to allow this 21-year-old version of you to be freed from these emotions. So I want you to let her know that you've come back in time to feel these emotions for her, to relieve her of this pain that she's in. So I want you to go ahead and look deep in her eyes. What is she feeling right now?
Anger and just disbelief and scared and betrayed,
Mm-hmm.
hurt, and just sad. Just a lot of different emotions.
Mm-hmm. What is she angry about?
Um, that because my husband had left and went to a race with my 5-year-old son and some of his friends, and they didn't get home till almost 3 o'clock in the morning with my son, and so I was angry at him, and he had been drinking as well. So that means that they were drinking and driving with our kids in the car. So I
Mm-hmm.
was very upset when he got there. They weren't answering their cell phone, so I was very upset and concerned when he got there to begin with.
Mm-hmm. What about the disbelief? What are you in disbelief about?
That he was that responsible. I mean, that he was that irresponsible to do that, and that he'd been drinking. And then when he struck me, that I was like, I couldn't believe he just done that.
Mm-hmm.
And that night just got worse from there. He locked me out of my house. I went to grab my cell phone out of my car, and he locked me out of the house with my kids in the car. And he'd been drinking, and he wouldn't open the door to me.
Mm-hmm. What are you
And he
believing about?
threatened, like, huh?
What are you believing about yourself in this moment?
That I was stupid to trust him to leave with him, or in that I guess I started feeling like it was my fault after he hit me. Like I don't know why, but I just feel like everything was
Tune,
my fault.
do me a favor, tune into your 21-year-old self. And I want you to feel into what she's feeling right now. I don't want you to block it. I don't want you to choke it down. I want you to feel it. Feel her pain. What is she angry about?
That he had been drinking, that he was drinking with our son,
Mm-hmm.
and that it was 3 o'clock in the morning when he come home. So
What is she scared about?
because he's irate, he like turned on. I thought I was mad, but I wasn't nowhere near as mad as I made him with him drinking, and I hadn't ever seen that side of him before.
Mm-hmm. And why is she feeling betrayed?
Because he hit me, and that's something he promised he'd never do.
How is she feeling after he hits her?
Feeling sad and hurt, and just like I said, in disbelief. I couldn't believe he done it.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing I could think about is getting my kids and leaving.
Mm-hmm. Why
And
didn't you?
because he locked me out,
Did you
and I
leave?
couldn't.
Did you leave after this event?
I left to go to my dad lived less than a mile and a half down the road from where I lived at, and I left and I went and got my dad.
Did you get
And
back? Did you get back with him after this event?
I did.
Yes. Why?
I did. I don't know why. He
I
made me
want
feel like
I
because I
want you
thought
to
I loved
look
him.
I want you to look at your 21-year-old self and I want you to feel her pain because there's a reason why she allowed someone to treat her like this. And I want you to feel there's this blockage. You're not allowing yourself to feel the pain. And I want you to feel her pain because she's still inside of you feeling this pain. And you're tuning out that gray bubble around her. I want you to feel it. I want you to feel her pain. She's sad. She's angry. She's in disbelief. But I'm not hearing any emotion when you're talking about this amazing 21-year-old woman and these series of horrible events that she went through. When is she going to get to feel the pain of what she suffered through? Can you allow her to connect to her emotions now?
I'm trying my best too. I'm so good at blocking my feelings out. I'm trying. Like I can
And
feel it.
and is that working for you?
No, it doesn't. That's why I need
So
help for it
so
if it
I'm
doesn't work.
so that's why I'm taking you in as a third party, okay? Because it's helping you to see her as just this young 21-year-old girl. Do you have a daughter?
I do.
How old is she?
She's 18.
So pretend like this is your 18-year-old daughter. Pretend like the two of you are one because on the moment of conception, all of yours and her father's DNA became hers. She carries all your trauma and she carries all your pain. So I want you to picture her. Picture her as you, the merging together of the two of you, and she's in pain. I want you to allow yourself to plug into her pain and feel it. Don't be scared to feel it because once
I
you
don't.
feel it, what's that?
I feel it. I said I feel it with her. She's going through the same thing I did, so I understand.
Of course, she's going through the same thing because that's what we do when we carry are trauma wounds. They just, until they're healed, they go down and pass down from generation to generation. So perfect. I want you to feel it. I want you and her to merge as one. And I want you to allow yourself to feel this pain of this sweet, innocent 21-year-old woman. She's scared.
Yeah.
She's in disbelief. She feels
Yep.
betrayed. And I want you to
Yeah.
ask her why she stayed in this relationship. What'd she say?
Just that he said he wouldn't do it again. And I had already had 2 kids with him and pregnant with Christian. I didn't think anybody would want me.
You didn't think anyone would want you?
No.
Why else did you stay with him?
Part of me just it feels like that's all I deserved it.
Mm-hmm. You deserve that?
Yeah. That I
Why?
caused him to hit.
What? Say that again.
That I caused him to hit. That I caused him to hit me.
You caused him to hit you?
Yeah.
What else?
that he wouldn't do it again. That he loved me. I kept telling myself that.
Why else did you stay with him?
I thought I loved him, and I grew up seeing that's what love was with my parents. So
This was what you were used to seeing.
yeah,
This is normal. This is how it is.
yeah.
I want you to look deep into this 21-year-old you. I want you to look deep in her eyes. And I want you to tell her that she's brilliant, she's perfect, she's wonderful exactly how she is, that she is perfection, that there's nothing she needs to do from anyone else, that she is purely, brilliantly, beautiful, lovable. I want you to tell her that she deserves everything that she wants, that she never deserved this treatment. Never. That her mother didn't deserve this treatment, that her daughter doesn't deserve this treatment, that no one deserves to be treated like this. I want you to tell her that she does not deserve to be treated like this. Does she believe you?
Mm-mm.
Why doesn't she believe you?
Because that's all known. I mean, it's all known.
Can you tell her something new? Can you tell her that she's more than just a body, that she came into this body as a divine creator? Can you tell her that she is far more than the body she resides in? That there are so many beautiful, amazing aspects to who she is, that she's gifted and talented. And can you tell her that she is so worthy of having everything that she wants? What's the difference between her and her daughter? How is her daughter worthy of better, but she's not?
I don't. I guess because I feel like again, it's my fault that Haley's going through what she's going through.
Well, it sounds like it's just a lineage of allowing abuse, allowing mistreatment of a divine human, a divine being. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like someone lied to you and told you that you weren't worthy of having everything that you wanted. I want you to tell this woman a different story. I want you to tell her the truth about herself, that she's beautiful and wonderful, perfect in every way. And as you say it to her, I want you to say it to that little newborn baby. I want you to say it to that 5-year-old little boy. And I want you to say it to your husband. I want you to tell all of them that you are worthy and you're blessed simply because you were born into this time, into this body, into this place. That's it. And as you say it to you, I want them to hear it for themselves. This declaration on who you really are, not this group of beliefs that was dumped onto them, dumped onto you. I want you to give them a new story about who they are, a new story that they can hang on to. Can you do that? What color is that bubble around her now?
It's like a light blue.
Light blue. How does that feel?
It feels like some pressure's off my chest a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I want you to turn your attention to your 5-year-old son now in this image. I want you to turn to him, look in his eyes, and I want you to notice what color is the bubble around him? These emotions around him, what color is it?
Um, just a neutral color. I don't really know. I just can see his little eyes looking at me,
Mm-hmm. What's he feeling right now?
scared.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Just feel he just was really scared and upset that his dad hit me,
Mm-hmm.
and he wanted me, and his dad wouldn't let him. He wouldn't let him.
Mm-hmm.
He said they're just crying, want me.
I want you to scoop him up in your arms. I want you to hold him tight. I want you to tell him that everything's going to be all right. What else does he need to hear from you right now in this moment?
That I'm okay. I just remember I just kept telling him I was okay, everything was going to be okay. And that I told him from then on out that it was never okay to put their hands on any of my boys to ever put their hands on any female.
Mm-hmm. I want you to tell him that everything's going to be okay. And I want you to turn your attention towards your newborn. This is your daughter, correct?
No, it's my middle son.
Your middle son. I
Yeah.
want you to scoop him up in your arms and notice what is he feeling right now?
Just, I guess it just that he was just crying. He had to have been scared with all the noise. I know he didn't understand what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
The fighting, the loudness scared him.
Mm-hmm. I
And he
want you,
could
I want you
feel
to calm.
me.
What's that?
I said he could feel me upset.
Mm-hmm. I want you to tell him that everything's going to be okay. And I want you to put your purple energy bubble around both of your boys. And I want you to let them know that this bubble is there for them whenever they need to feel safe and loved and held. That all they need to do is connect to this purple bubble and they would feel absolute peace, no matter what was happening around them. And now I want you to direct your attention towards your husband. And I want you to notice what color is the bubble around him.
Red, orange,
Mm-hmm.
just a really bright color.
I want you to
He
move
was
into that.
spirited.
I want you to move into that red orange bubble. First impression, what is he feeling right now in this moment?
Rage, disrespected.
What else?
He's just angry. I'd never seen him that angry before. Just he was full of rage. And he said I disrespected him by hollering at him.
Go even deeper underneath the rage, because underneath rage is pain. And I want you to feel his pain. This is the pain that he's been living with since he was a little boy, and he's taking it out on you. And I want you to feel his pain on the deepest level. Go all the way through that bubble, the very center of it, and I want you to feel that little boy within him that is in so much pain in this moment. I want you to witness that little boy inside of him who is so scared and so upset and so hurt. In fact, I want you to see him as a little boy, as your 5-year-old son's age, and I want you to scoop him up and I want you to hold him tight and I want you to tell him that everything is going to be okay, that you came back from the future to be with him in this moment and to feel this pain for him, as him, knowing that you and him are forever connected. And this emotional state that the two of you have, it surpasses the physical life experience. It's actually spiritual, which is why you can feel everything that you're feeling now and see everything that you're seeing now. So I want you to hold him until all that pain dissolves, resolved, knowing that all of his pain got dumped onto your kids, just like we all do. And all this pain is interwoven, interconnected. And as we heal one, we heal all. As you heal your husband, you're healing your children. As you heal yourself, you're healing your children. You're healing their children. You're healing your lineage up 7 generations and back 7 generations. So I want you to allow this process, not resist it, but feel the emotion saying, I will be the one, I'll be the superhero. I'll be the one to resolve, unlock, and release all this pain that we've all carried once and for all. I'll take it. And as you do, I want you to notice and see that all 4 of you are in this big purple healing bubble. That's right. I want you to see that bubble extended out, filling the entire house with this peaceful, healing, beautiful energy, allowing it to pulse in each and every one of you, aligning you to the purity of your being, to who you really are. That's right. As divine beings who came here for a purpose. You actually came here to dissolve this pain for the lineage that you were born into and also for the earth. And when it feels good and you see everyone smiling, I want you to wish them all goodbye. Tell them you'll come back for them anytime they need you. And I want you to go ahead and hop up out of that room, about 30 feet above that room, in your mind's eye. That's right, moving 30 feet above that room, above that image, above that memory. And I want you to make your way back to the present moment. That's right, I want you to make your way, see yourself 30 feet above, coming all the way back into the present, all the way down that timeline towards the now. And as you do, I want you to look down in your mind's eye and see all the old structures crumbling, dissolving, evaporating, crumbling away with ease and grace and flow. And as they do, I want you to see the brand new structures, the beautiful, strong, amazing structures rising up to take their place, coming back into the present. I want you to stop right here at the present moment. Look down and see you sitting there in that chair right here and now. And I want you to make your way down to integrate back into your body. See that moon roof opening and allowing all parts of you to come down, down, down through the top of your head to your chest and your hips and your feet, aligning each and every cell to this new code of your choosing from this place, this beautiful place of healing, allowing each cell to align, the grid to align, allowing all the parts of you to reintegrate back into your body. Take a deep breath in. Wiggling your fingers and your toes, allowing the energy to generate each and every cell. Take a deep breath in. Batting your eyes open when you're ready. How do you feel?
Lighter.
Lighter?
Yeah. Yeah, lighter.
Yeah, that was a big one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You, my darling,
It,
are like, this is step 1. What you get to work on is your self-love. You get to love and adore yourself. You get to value you, this brilliant, amazing, strong woman you are, and all the shit that you lived through. You get to see that as your superpower. And you get to see yourself as a divine being. Because here's the thing, and what I know for sure, if you don't continue to heal this, then you're going to attract the same kind of man, because that's what you believe you're worthy of having. Not on a conscious level, but on a deep subconscious level, because it was wired in your brain so young. Same with your daughter, so young. It's almost an involuntary thing when it's your belief system. So what you get to work on, and I don't know, you get to choose what way you're going to do this inner work, but you're at the very first step. So if I were you, this is just my opinion, I would not date right now.
okay.
Because you're not going to attract in a man that sees you as the amazing, beautiful being that you are. That's why you're getting men that leave you, and you feel they only want sex from you. They're not valuing you because you're not valuing you. So you get to ask yourself every day, how can I value myself today? How can I see myself as the beautiful person I am? Right? Because we have to get beyond our beliefs, right? What's the difference between me and you? The only difference is our belief system. So if I changed and I had, I witnessed a lot of abuse when I was younger, and I had the beliefs, I told you about them. But the thing was, is I healed that pain within me. I'm still healing it. It's a lifelong journey. I'm not going to tell you that, you blink your hands and it's all gone. No, it's a lifelong journey. But you still very much, like when I asked you to feel into you had so much resistance to feel her pain. So you even said, I have blocks to feeling my emotion. So
Yeah.
if you could get better about feeling that and giving yourself that space, that time to feel your pain, it'll be very helpful for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Any big takeaways?
Yeah. I mean, just that helped. I mean, I didn't realize. I mean, I do. I realized what all I've suppressed, but not. I guess you're so good at doing it, you forget. You don't allow yourself to feel anything. So that was a lot of. I'm trying to process that now, honestly.
Yeah. I know it's deep, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, of course, you're going to need a lot of water today because we did a major detox on your system. But as you're processing, I'd love to get some feedback from you. I'm sorry. In the next day or two, I'd love it if you could just, reach out and let me know, what the big breakthroughs were for you and, what you've kind of realized from our time together. That would be super helpful.
Definitely can do that for you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I consider it such an honor that you allowed me to come into your space, your sacred memories. And I consider that such an honor. So thank you so much for
Thank
allowing me.
you. I appreciate you helping me. Trying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's going to be a beautiful journey and you're just barely dipping your toes in the water. I hope you that if it's me, great. If it's someone else, great. But please embark on that healing journey because there's some work you get to do on that.
Okay. Definitely will.
Okay. Okay, love, you have a great day. You get some rest and honor your body, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.